On to race number 2 then, the second on the programme. Class 4, this is over the 1400 metres, and with a scratching at Abilene, Lucky Shiny Day makes his debut carrying saddlecloth number 1. Beauty Day gets the blinkers on for the first time. Brilliant Dream third, course and distance last start behind Sun Touch. Joe Mira jumps on board Flame Lily. We got Deal Maker, has his third start, hasn't done too much so far. President Powerman's a 4-time course and distance winner in years gone by, and down to Paddington. Switch from Happy Valley, tries the course and distance for the first time.
Yeah, now Lucky Storm potentially could find the front from barrier number 8. Perhaps he will push forward. He was positive in his trials before his debut, where he pretty much mucked up the start. So Paddington likely to roll forward. Interesting, the one that comes into the race as well now, Lucky Shiny Day, did show some pace in one of his trials. He's another one that could potentially be there, but again, a little bit difficult to work this out, this speed map. Brilliant Dreams also rolled forward in his day.
He has. Beauty Days going with the blinkers on for the first time. It did trial really well on those blinkers and won that trial. So he's going nicely enough here, as you can see in the morning. I think they've really sharpened him up, these blinkers. Brilliant Dream, as you mentioned, Brett, he's going nicely. He can be a bit keen in the mornings. You can see that there's traces of that here, but he's a horse who's been racing well recently, is Brilliant Dream. And the third one we're going to have a look at here is Flame Lily. Now, I've been with this horse every start. I'm going to stick with him. He sort of had little excuses, and he sort of kept me on side every time. And Joe Marrero jumps aboard, so we're probably going to have to take a shorter price, but he should get a nice run, and he's trialled well recently as well. His track work's been good. And there's one more. We're going to throw in one for free here, which is President Paramount. A better Santa aboard. It was worth showing this one. The hood goes back on him, and we know he's very well rated at the moment, and he's going nicely enough.
I think you made him a long shot a couple of starts ago. I made him the long shot last start because he is so well rated, but he's his own worst enemy.
All right, well, let's start off with the Brilliant Dream. David Hall back in the winners midweek. Barrier 10 for him, though, on Sunday. Yeah,
he drew 7 here and ran on strongly. If you go back, of course, a few starts ago, there was a move sort of well before the turn where he dashed away and got to the lead, but he is racing well overall.
No, he is, and look, he's been quite consistent as well. I've got him in again, Brilliant Dream. I think he'll be similar here from barrier 10. He'll get back and he'll have a similar run. He'll run on nicely. I've got him in for third, with position he finished there.
I thought this was quite an open race overall, and he'd have to be considered.
Yeah. All right, OK. 3 of them lined up behind Destined last time out, who we'll see later on in the programme. Vital Spring, Flame Lily, and Hinyon Swiftness, not his best effort.
Here's Flame Lily now. This is his third start, so he's going to strip a real fit horse now going into this particular contest. He got into the clear, and he did run on nicely enough. He was sort of a little bit further back than I thought I'd like to have seen him. Destined did win this race quite nicely. But Flame Lily I didn't think was far away. And with this extra run under his belt, I think he'll go well. Vital Spring wasn't a bad run as well.
Yeah, this is just his third up performance, Vital Spring. He's had 2 starts for the new stable of Francis Lloyd, previous horse with John Size. I thought he stuck on OK. He'll go in for me.
All right. Amazing Satchmo's coming through the Griffin ranks. Ran in the trophy. This is the start after, behind Sonic Fighter, beaten 2.
Interesting, if you look at the early betting, Andrew, he's a money-back favourite for place betters at this early stage. Drawn 2, Caris will take his first ride on the horse, but 2 lengths behind Sonic Fighter. The more I look at him, Paul, the more I think he's the type that just keeps up a strong gallop. He's not a sit and dash or a daisy cutter action type. He's one that just grinds, and maybe even in time he'll want a bit further.
Yeah, I think he's 1,600, 1,800 eventually, but you know, he might be able to get away with this 1,400 metres. He's a big horse. He's over 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, I think it just needs to be rolling, I think, doesn't he? But we'll see. Lucky Shiny Day then. So he gets into the race now with the scratching. This is a recent trial. Rugby Diamond in front, just about broke the sound barrier this day, I think.
Yeah, only 800 metres here. Now, this horse, Lucky Shiny Days, had 6 trials. He's a son of Per and Canto. Dylan Moe will take a little bit of extra weight off his back. He's got barrier number 3. He's been running OK. I wouldn't say he's a world beater at this stage, but he runs OK.
Yeah, I'll be watching the market with him. That was his most recent trial. If you go back 2 trials prior to that, he showed some pace when he finished 3rd. I haven't got him in. No. The owners did have a good one some time ago called Shiny Day.
All right. Brilliant Dream, though, Paul, is our favourite here.
Yeah, well, I've got him in. I'll get him in there for third, but I'm going to stick with Flame Lily. And another horse, as I mentioned, Joe Moreira's jumped aboard now. He should get the perfect run from barrier number 4, and this will be his 4th start. Beauty Day will make my long shot. He's a $15 chance at this stage. Double figures. I like the fact the blinkers going on him, and he did win the trial with these blinkers on. Now, the reason he's paying a bit more because he's drawn 12, but if he can get across the front from that wide draw, I think he puts himself right in the race. Brilliant Dream, the favourite. And Super 18's another one. He's run pretty well down the straight 1,000. He stepped up last time to 1,200. I think the 1,400 will suit him as well. So we'll put him in for 4th. Play exotics, but go 6, 2, 4, 3.
I thought there were half a dozen winning chances, maybe even 1 or 2 more. It's quite an open race. I settled on Flame Lily. I think Vital Spring will run well, and Amazing Satchmo. I've got Brilliant Dream in for 4th. I looked at Hinyon's Swiftness as well, and, you know, 1 or 2 others as well. President Paramount could bob up, who knows. 6, 13, 10, 4, it's not easy. I'm like Paul, I'd want to play exotics.
Yeah. Vital Spring for me. Good draw, Vincent Ho in the saddle. All right, 2 races down. Short break for us. We come back with the Red Packet Handicap right after this.